So my name's Gareth. I'm the co-founder of PopUp Painting. I am not an artist at all. I've just finished a master's degree in political economy at the LSE, so I'm really not colourful at all. But I started PopUp Painting along with a couple of other people about 4 years ago, and here we are tonight at Brasserie Blanc on the Southbank. This is a huge thing in America. In the States, thousands of events go right across the States, in every single state. And we were told that it was a big thing in America and it was worth bringing to London to try out. So that was why we did it. And we were a bit sceptical. So none of the other founders are artists either. We were a bit sceptical. Yeah, art's great, but is it really for us? And actually, we flew over to Boston in Massachusetts and tried an event, and actually really enjoyed it. So I think that is. From there, we were like, it's a good product. People like us who aren't artists can enjoy it. And so that's why we went from there. One of the things that we have brought to events in the UK is that we've made sure they're much more themed events. We've added themes to all of our pieces. So as you can see behind me, we are doing Van Gogh's Starry night over the Rhone tonight. We probably have maybe 8 or 9 key themes, and they'll rotate throughout the year. So you've got Van Gogh nights and Banksy nights and Klimt nights and Monet nights. But then again, you'll also have Halloween nights or Christmas nights, and obviously we don't run them all year round. The purpose of our events, what we want to bring art out of the classroom and the gallery into the places where people are on an everyday basis. So that is bars and restaurants just like this. We think that it's not necessary for art to be confined to people who have got arts masters or anything like that. We want art to be accessible to those who want to try it. And it's very much for pleasure rather than as a serious art retreat. So we get a lot of lawyers and people who work in finance, doctors, people who are more or less sat in front of a computer screen all day. So you'll have some people who will say, oh yeah, I've got an art GCSE, but they are experts in the room. So most people have got basically little or no art experience, and they just wanted to try something different. So that's the purpose of our event. People take away a painting that they're really proud of, and they say, wow, I didn't know I could do that, which I think that, for me, is the personal highlight of these events. We did have an event recently where someone walked in and asked if they could buy someone's masterpiece. I don't know what the state of that contract is, but that's the commercial high point. Van Gogh is our bestseller, it's our most popular piece, and I think there are a couple of reasons for that. So I think his impressionist style lends itself to people doing their own thing. It's not very exact, and there's lots of room to go and do your own thing. But other than that, I think it's that Van Gogh is just so iconic. He's an artist that people have heard of, and I think that's important to people. So if you haven't painted for 20 years, saying just go and do this without anything as like an anchor, I think can be a bit intimidating. So that's why we have themes for our nights. And everyone's painting always ends up different. People really do bring their own creative side to it. And Van Gogh was a prolific copier as well. We have an event more or less every day of the week. Generally not Sundays and Mondays, but we schedule about 30 to 40 events a month. And they're right across London, but they're also in Birmingham and Manchester as well. I've done a few of our pop-up painting events, about once every 6 months. I'm like, yeah, I should do another customer experience. So most recently I've done a Banksy piece and a Monet piece. And they're all right, yeah. I think after 4 years I've picked up a couple of tricks. But they're nothing compared to our artists who lead all of the events. They're real experts.
So yeah, my name's Annie Dalton. I work with PopUp Painting as an artist on the team, and I also work in the office as doing the marketing to help out there as well. Other than that, I'm just an artist, plodding along in life. Well, we paint for 45 minutes, then we have a break, and then we do 45 minutes again. And that's it. People take a group photo and they go home and laugh and cry, or whatever they want to do. Hang their painting up or burn it. It's up to them. This is the first Rhone that I've actually done. So for Starry Night over the Rhone, this image, I've not done this in an event before. I like the people that go wild. So for instance, they might put a dog in the sky of Starry Night. So that's a success for me, or a cat, any cat in a painting. But that's a success for me when someone does something that they've been inspired to create their own thing. And
I've got one from a friend who turned the Mona Lisa into the Mona Lobster. That is above my desk. So, people's paintings really do take on new lives once they leave the event.
It was a lovely experience. It's a lot of fun, and everyone is very friendly. and nobody criticises and nobody makes fun of it. So it's a lovely atmosphere.
I really liked it. I think my painting came together in the end. I'm quite happy with it. After looking at it for so long, I think if you just take a step away, it looks so much better. And a good tip is if you take a photo of it on your phone and then look at it on your phone, it looks like...
It was a great evening. It's a great idea, and it was a thoroughly enjoyable evening. Yes, thank you.
And would you recommend it to other people then?
Yes. I think it was sort of all different sorts of paintings that just work wonderfully. Yes, no, we're going away with our own Van Gogh.
Ad. Go www.popuppainting.com/events. Hashtag pop-up painting. Our is @pop-up painting. That's it, really. Yeah, come along, have fun. If you think you can't do it, you actually can. So.
1, 2, 3.